Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I am Rumbi Zaichingwena, bringing you the Eye on the News for December 19, 2020. Tonight, the Wenzhou Immigration Service unveiling ceremony.
领导和嘉宾在百忙之中出席此次活动，让我们最后一起用热烈的掌声。
Local and international students trip to Ouyao town in Wenzhou City. Exclusive interview with Professor Ye Miao, Dean of the College of International Education. As part of the efforts to provide great convenience and create good relationship with foreigners in Wenzhou City, the Exit and Entry Administration Bureau of Wenzhou Public Security Bureau held an unveiling ceremony last Thursday at the Wenzhou Immigration Service Center. Teresa Cassandra Saini has more details.
Yeah, Rumbi, today I'm at the Wenzhou Immigration Service Department and they're having an unveiling ceremony. And guess what? Wenzhou University's international students have been invited to be part of this ceremony. The Multiple Public Security Bureau held the official opening ceremony of the Wenzhou Immigration Service Center in the Civil Center. The unveiling ceremony started with an introduction from the leaders of the Exit and Entry Administration Bureau of Wenzhou Public Security Bureau.
让我们最后一起用热烈的掌声，祝贺温州移民事务服务中心正式启用。
The ceremony did not only help the international students have a better understanding of the immigration policies here in Wenzhou City, but also have the feel of the local culture experience of Wenzhou. Later on, the leaders and the invited institutions, including international students of Wenzhou University, were given a tour at the museum of the Wenzhou Immigration Service Center. At the museum, the international students showcased their skills in the Chinese opera dance and also got the opportunity to see professionals perform this unique dance.
Yesterday, December 18, 2020, Dr. Zhang Minglu of the College of International Education organized a trip to the Ouyao Xiaojian and its surroundings. Taking part in this event were international students studying Chinese language, local master's degree students, and iSCB TV crew. Ruarashe Nunama has more details on it.
Okay, Rumbi, this is a brief history of this place. Old Kyun is an ancient Chinese postula in Kyun. It began in the Eastern Han Dynasty and ended in the Song Dynasty. It was named Old Kyun because it was distributed on the banks of the Old River in Wenzhou. Tantou village is known as the Ouyao Xiaojian, which means Ouyao small town, because of 2,000-year-old ancient kiln sites with the most complete preservation and highest research value in Wenzhou. Today, both international and local students have been given the opportunity to come here and experience the rich culture and also take part in the porcelain making.
朱世婷，你的手都 hold 不住它，你这样怎么行啊？因为像下面哎，叔叔有没有看见 ？Try it， 怎么就蹲出来了？
When heading back home after the event, I got close to a local master's Chinese student who had great knowledge of Ouyao and its rich history. This is what she said.
The purpose of this trip is to know about the Ouyao country and experience the pleasure of the porcelain making.
Earlier this week, iSCB TV News managed to sit down with the Dean of the College of International Education, Professor Ye Miao, for an exclusive interview. During this interview, she spoke about various topics ranging from the first enrolled international students at the college, the establishment of English short programs, and the integration of domestic and international students, as well as the challenges that come with the online studies during and after the pandemic. Let's have a look.
I think that should be during the 2006, yeah. Though very few international students,
Okay.
But we had one student who is from Japan to study Chinese history here for master's degree. So at that time, I was the director of the International Relations Office. Yeah, and so the challenges are many. Like
Yes.
yeah, for example, some of the students, the international students,
Yeah.
they tend to be more casual, and I mean not casual of living style,
Living
but
style,
living style
sure.
casual. But sometimes they are not like the Chinese students. We say Chinese students are more obedient, conservative,
Sure,
obedient.
sure.
Yeah, and they can whatever the teachers say, they think they should learn more and try to understand the teachers' assignment
Sure.
and the lecture, and they will spend more time on that. International students sometimes they don't pay enough attention to the campus rules. Yeah,
Oh,
of course
okay.
we have any country has the law and then regulation and then rules.
Sure.
And so for example, some students, international students, they ride the motorcycle very fast, and it was shocking. Then right, so sometimes there was accident. Yeah, so we tried to emphasize that obeying of the traffic rules. Yeah, and so we have to emphasize it again, and gradually the international students behave better. You know.
Your very last word, as now outside the world, people are just watching, people are hearing from Wenzhou University.
Mm-hmm.
Your very final word you can say to the world to know the very better things Wenzhou is giving to the outside world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. So that's something we are trying to reach the goal. The international students and also their parents, their families back home.
Sure.
We hope that the families, the parents send their children to Wenzhou University to receive education, and your kids are like our kids, and we think that we should teach them to become a better themselves. So that is something we are responsible for the families and the parents of the international students here. So we should be working very hard also to fulfill this goal. Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys. This is our precious Dean, Professor Ye Miao, talking to us. Thank you so much, Professor.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Thank you. Bye.
And that's it for tonight. You can watch the extended interview with Professor Ye Miao at our YouTube channel at Wenzhou University iSCB TV. I am Ruby Zaichingwena, but before we leave, we are going to leave you a quote from Plutarch which says, "The mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be ignited." Take care of yourselves and each other. Good night.